Highest was 84.
84%?
84%.
That's huge. So, I mean, that's a great margin.
Yeah.
All right. So that's
very
and interesting.
I can't remember which job that was where I had, because once I had completed the numbers, I said, wow, that's really good. How did I pull that off?
Right.
But I think what may have happened in that case was I may have had two jobs back to back, and the menus were probably very similar. So I was able to save on expenses because I had a surplus of ingredients that I could then repurpose. So that cut down on the cost that was needed to purchase new ingredients. So my food and beverage costs went down, but of course I still had my labor, my transportation, and everything else that was still built in. But it was a good profit margin on that one. They're not all like that. I wish they were, but every once in a while, one shows up. But then it balances out over the year when you average everything out.
Now, the startup money is not too much in your case, and the profit margin is very good. So it sounds like a good business to me.
It's good for me. I have a lot of friends in the business who probably do a lot better, and some that don't. So it's a numbers game as well. So I find that I'm at this point not booked as much, but the bookings that I do get are quite substantial.
That's smart.
So that's a good thing.
Right.
I don't have to work as hard, and I still am, getting booked and doing pretty well.
Of course. What would be your best advice to other people, maybe young entrepreneurs that are considering to jump into your space?
Well, first of all, I just want to say something about entrepreneur versus a wealth worker or gig worker. I consider myself a gig worker, a wealth worker, because I'm not actually starting a business and then selling it off and then starting another one, which is really the definition of an entrepreneur. I basically created my own job.
I see.
So in creating my own job, I can work as much as I want. I can take off as much as I want. And there is just a tremendous amount of freedom with this. So I would say to anyone who is looking to jump into this area is to keep it simple, not make it complicated. I have a one-page, now it's actually 2 pages now.
It's getting complicated now.
What do you call that? Business
plan?
Business plan, yes. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah. I have a 2-page business plan, and it's very, very simple. I used to stumble over this for years, trying to figure out how to write a business plan. And I've had a lot of people talk to me about it, and for some reason it just didn't click. And then someone very close to me sent me an article on something about a business plan in the catering and personal chef space. And I read the material and I said, you know what, I think I can follow this plan. I understand it now. And so I just put together a very quick 1.5-page business plan. And one of the important things for me was to establish what we stand for. Don't ask me to repeat that because I have
goals and philosophy. Awesome.
But I wrote things down like, customer service is our number one priority. We do what we say we're going to do, and if we don't, we tell you that, like we communicate it to the customer. Just like I said before, I had accidentally forgotten a whole entree, and I had to let the client know. Oh, sorry, made a mistake, but here's what I'm going to do to fix it.
Perfect, Sabrina. The last question. If we give you a huge billboard in the busiest corner in town, what message would you put on it, beside your business name, of course, to inspire people?
Oh, what would I say? Probably keep moving forward. No matter what obstacle, keep moving forward is what I would say. Then underneath that or behind that, what I mean by that is keep moving forward. You are going to experience obstacles. I've had those too. And just about every time I go to do a job, I say to myself, what are you doing, Sabrina? What have you gotten yourself into? And then I say, nope, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to finish this. because that's what I said I was going to do. And once the party is over and we're wrapped up and we're leaving the venue or the customer's home, it's like a huge sigh of relief. I'm like, oh my God, I actually pulled it off, and I didn't think I could. And the client is just thrilled. The team is happy. So I just say to myself, just keep moving forward. No matter what the obstacle is, keep moving forward.
Love it. Thank you, Sabrina, so much for being with us and inspiring us and sharing with us all your experience, knowledge, and success. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you. It was my pleasure. You call me anytime.
To learn more about Sabrina, go to goodforcatering.com. Thanks so much for listening to our show this week. If you want to find out more about our podcast, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Como Lo Hizo, or visit our website at ComoLoHizo.com. Please subscribe to our show on Apple Podcasts or anywhere you listen to your podcast. If you want to reach out to comment or suggest a topic, please email hello@ComoLoHizo.com. This show was produced at the iHeart Studios in Los Angeles. I'd like to thank our producers, Fernando Alejandro Schiantarelli and Amelia Machiavello, our sound engineer, Martin Garcia, and Annie Siderovich, our general producer. Como Lo Hizo is a co-production from Premier Radio Network and Crece Grow Media. I am Fernando Schiantarelli. Thanks again for listening.